What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I thought I'd do a case study for a Euro-Pound 1 to 10 that I ended up sending to my signals group this week, but then I actually cancelled the limit and the trade played out for, like I said, 10%. But it was a very good trade regardless, and I thought I'd just do a quick breakdown of why I ended up taking it, as it was a perfect example of one of the entry models that I teach in the mentorship group. So yeah, let's get into the video and let's get into the breakdown. Hey guys, so starting on the blank chart. So originally with Euro-Pound, I was actually looking for sells, but this trade was based on a buy to a sell. So we go on the daily real quick and we just start off on the higher time frames. So my overall daily bias was still bearish, as obviously we were in this extended downtrend since around February this year. And I was thinking that price is likely going to head towards this daily area of demand. Just here, as you can see, this very nice 846 sort of level of daily demand, which created this imbalance. And I was simply trying to follow the structure down. So we had the daily break of structure just here. After price had swept some equal highs up here. So if we mark that on, and then I basically had two areas for sells that I marked on the chart. So the first one was this top 4-hour level of demand at the premium of the current bearish leg. The other one I had marked was this hourly level. And the reason because this area here, when we were retracing towards it, price never actually tapped it, and we sort of had this mini inducement area. So when price came back into that level, I was looking for sells, as we were, like I said, bearish on the daily. We had made that bearish break of structure on the daily time frame. We had induced an area of premium supply, left imbalance to fill. Same with this level up here. So I was monitoring one of these two levels for the sells, but the morning when price actually came into that level, if we have a look, so price came into that level, but I know before I said I was looking for sells, but as soon as I saw this sort of price action, I knew that price was more than likely going to head higher to liquidate these sellers, early sellers, and then make the real move down, or just to continue up. The reason being, we have all of this liquidity above this high, so I didn't see it as a reversal. When we get a reversal, we normally get a sweep of liquidity followed by a break of structure, or price just will come and break structure and then begin to start chaining with the supply levels. But in this case, we had simply, if we go on the lower time frame as well, we had simply made this sort of resistance area where price had repeatedly tapped the same area, generating this liquidity above. I also noticed that we had, if we're just now following the 15-minute order flow, we have this 15-minute break of structure. This is the swing low, this is the swing high. So we are currently still bullish. We have price generating all of this liquidity just here. And we have at the bottom of the range, this 15-minute area of demand, which is the area that I sent to the group in the morning and the area that I was monitoring for the buys. So actually, it didn't even tap that level on this broker. I was using a different broker, but let's just pretend that this is the other broker and price tapped the level. So yeah, once price came into our level, I went onto the 5-minute time frame, and what I saw was that price had broke two levels of key structure. So if we see on the 5-minute, we've created lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and now price has actually broken out of that bearish sort of price action. It came up, took out this structure here, and left behind this unmitigated area of demand. So yeah, if we mark that onto the chart, we have this bullish break of structure just here. that would be our change of character. As price was previously bearish, we have now switched bullish, and therefore as a change of character. And we also left this area of 5-minute demand below as well. On the 3-minute, it also swept liquidity to the left. And what I simply waited for now was to see if price would induce this level. And at this point in time, this is when we set the limit. Stops just below. It was a very tight stop, and we were targeting this area of liquidity. Price tapped us in, and it just absolutely flew straight to the take profit for around a 1 to 9.7. Unfortunately, and this is very annoying, I did actually say to cancel the limit. So for full transparency, I didn't actually manage to take this trade in the end. But if we go to the signals group, I'll show you that I sent it in advance. There you go. This is the entry that I sent to the group. If you check the time as well, 12:30. And then that was around here when price made this first high. Then price came back in, tagged us in, and hit the take profit. But due to some personal reasons, I cancelled the trade as I wasn't really in the best state of mind to take a trade. I was a bit stressed. But anyway, it was a very good trade regardless. And if we actually play price on a little bit more, you can see that the sells never played out and price just to continue to absolutely fly. This was kind of catalyzed by some pound news. But yeah, if we would have held this, that was like a 1 to 40 with that 3-pip stop. But obviously we wouldn't have held all the way up there. So yeah, if we just go and do a quick summary. Price on the 15-minute was very clearly bullish with this clean bullish order flow. We had a breaker structure. We had liquidity generated above an area of 15-minute demand. We had liquidity above the high where we knew that price was most likely going to come and take. Price came into the 15-minute area of demand. We then switched structure on the 5-minute from bearish to bullish. We then induced this area of 5-minute demand, which was left unmitigated. If we just draw this on, this was our level of inducement, so our liquidity. Price took out those early buyers, and then we absolutely flew towards the high, taking this liquidity here. So if you guys have any questions about this trade or this particular entry model that I use, drop that in the description box below. Sorry, not the description box, the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.